Call a meeting to order. Welcome to the May 7th meeting of the Lee Select Board. First order of business, the minutes, open session minutes of April 16th and April 25th.
Mr. Chairman, I'd make a motion that we approve the open session minutes of April 16th and April 25th, 2024 as written.
I'm gonna second just the 25th, because I
Yes.
missed the 16th
Okay, very good.
meeting.
I will second both the 25th then. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, not for the 16th, though.
And now we have public comment. Wonder where this is gonna go.
Nobody's here. Oh, wait, not Cap.
We have two online, by the way.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Excellent,
Very
excellent.
So the Lee Youth Commission, Kathy Paul, Chairwoman. The Lee Youth Commission held a meeting at the Lee Library yesterday, May 6th, to discuss the skateboard competition for Founders Weekend. 3 teens and 3 adults attended the meeting. They also discussed next steps for the skateboard park at the town meeting on Thursday, May 9th. In addition, they are hoping to offer skateboarding lessons in 2025 or 2026. Today was the first day of kickball at the Lee Athletic Field from 3:30 to 4:30. While we started with just 6 children, they had a blast and were excited to tell their friends about it when they were leaving. There were another 6 to 10 small children who seemed intrigued, but they elected to use the playground instead. We will get them playing kickball in no time. A huge thank you to the parents for interacting with their children. Kickball will be offered by the Lee Youth Commission on Tuesdays, May 7th through June 11th. No registration is needed. Tomorrow, May 8th, is the monthly meeting of the Lee Youth Commission. We need your input to make plans for a Lee's ice skating rink for next year. Please join us at the town hall at 7 p.m. It's never too early to plan. Remember, we need to order the liner and any additional pieces of equipment. This Saturday, May 11th, is the last of the Lee Youth Commission's second Saturdays. Join us for dodgeball from 5:30 to 7 p.m. at the Crossway Tower Gym in Lee. All children ages 6 to 11 are invited to this free event. Pre-registration is encouraged. You can check the town's website for that information. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Kathy, for the update. Any other public comment? See no hands up. Okay, moving on to general business. Approval of a letter to the editor from the PCB Advisory Committee.
Mr. Chair, I have a couple suggestions, maybe edits here, just to talk through. One's pretty minor. Middle of the second paragraph, the EPA approved the plan, but in 2020, at GE's request, the Trump EPA, I don't know if it's GE's request or at their appeal, is because essentially they appealed the 2016 permit. I don't know if that really matters for you guys. It's pretty minor for me. But at the end of that paragraph, I think we need to just be more clear. The last sentence, public opposition has been vociferous, but Lee, a largely blue-collar town, lost a legal appeal to prevent the dump by returning to the earlier decision. Now, the town of Lee didn't
That's
actually appeal.
correct. We did not appeal.
So that's kind of I think we just might need to adjust that
Right.
wording of that
Either
sentence.
take it out or change it to a local nonprofit appeal.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And Sean's first one, we could say, but in 2020, given GE's legal
Appeal.
appeal.
Mhm. Yeah, we needed to change that. I noticed that when I was reading it too. It's like, that wasn't the way it went. And you can say the EP approved a plan in 2016, but in 2020, GE appealed, or based on GE's appeal in 2020, they altered their permit, something along
Something
that
to that
line.
effect is
But
a
make sure
little
the
bit
two
more.
dates are in there and show that, yes, this is because of their appeal, not a request. It's a legal appeal.
And the only other thing I said, I think aquifer is spelled with an I, not an A.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So how are we gonna adjust, because that last sentence always bothered me too. So how do you think we can adjust that?
Like, I think like Chris might have had something, local nonprofit or some, something to that effect. Public opposition has been vociferous,
How about but in support of Lee,
right,
you know, in support of Lee.
and then
Yeah.
just
A
strike,
number of nonprofits appeal,
because it
you know,
was, yeah,
da-da-da-da.
yeah, and just
What
strike.
do you think?
I don't know if we need a
Yeah.
largely blue-collar town in there, maybe we can strike that, or,
You know, maybe at this point for this purpose, it's not necessary, we may need it in a different
Sure.
time. But yeah, I think that's a good way to adjust that and make it make more sense, and work for us a little better.
Yes, I've noted those changes.
Okay.
If you-
You're good with
the
that?
board's good with those changes, and
So,
I'm fine with that. I would move to approve the letter, what would be to be sent to any particular paper?
yeah, this
Or we
is
gonna-
in response to another letter in the
Gotcha.
New York Times
Gotcha.
regarding
Yeah, so-
forever chemicals, yeah.
I'd make a motion to approve this to be sent to the New York Times as a reply
Charles, second that as amended.
with those, yeah,
Yeah,
with those.
with that. Yeah, I would second that, absolutely.
any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Moving on, temporary sign permit from Gould Farm.
And we do have somebody here from Gould Farm.
We do.
Hello.
Hold on, see if I can turn video on. Hi there,
Hello.
nice to meet you. Oh, sorry. My coworkers are barking. Yeah, so, Sabrina, had helped me submit my permit application, and she said that I should join the meeting to see if you had any questions. I'm relatively new to the organization and haven't been in the Lee area probably since I was in my 20s. So I would be scoping out the roads that I would place the signage on, but I wouldn't put it on any private business properties without asking for permission. And most of the towns that have agreed to allow us to put signage up have a 10-foot setback from the edge of the road so that you're not blocking visibility. And we'd be looking to do probably about 6 to 8 signs, but that would be subject to me driving around and seeing if there were appropriate spots where it wouldn't be an annoyance or a hindrance to traffic visibility.
And it's noted that you're gonna take them down the Tuesday after the event, so they're not gonna hang out for a
Yeah.
month or two? That'd be good.
Exactly, yeah, by that Tuesday, if not earlier.
So the size of the signs, 24 by 18 is still what you're
Yes.
looking for? That's not very big, okay, that's good.
Yeah, they're
3 feet.
double-sided and they sit maybe, I don't know whether it's about 14 feet off the ground once they're pushed in.
14 inches or 14 feet?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yes.
And no wonder they would obstruct vision. You're going above the cars.
There would be plenty of clearance.
Sure, you could drive right under them.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah.
And this is for our 10th annual
Yeah.
5K walk run event.
Okay, thank you. I don't have any other questions.
No other questions? I'll entertain a
Is there
motion.
a fee waiver requested for this, Sabrina, or no? Oh,
No, they paid the fee and everything.
okay.
Great. So, I guess I would make a motion that we have the chair sign off on this as
Second.
approved.
Second?
Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Good luck.
You're all set?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I hope some of you can join us. And
Thank you.
Sabrina.
Thank you. Okay. Moving on to election worker appointments. We have a letter from our town clerk and elections official, Rachel Armstrong. Dear Honorable Select Board, if you could appoint the following Lee residents for election workers, I'd appreciate it. Kathy Doherty, Samantha Lovett, Sabrina Tui, and Grace Marks.
Mr. Chair, I'd make a motion to appoint the named election workers.
I'd second that.
Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
And now we have the war and peace of all gas permits.
I know, it's like, are you kidding me? Well, what kind of shocks me is that so many of them are for gas leaks. It's like, okay, well, what's up with that?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
change the composition of what they're running through their pipes or what? You know, there was,
Yeah.
anyway, I don't know how you wanna take these, but I know there's two of them are for installing test stations, one at 110 Marble Street,
Yes,
so they can test to make sure the lines aren't breaking down. And one of them is for 150 West Street, I think. And for the test stations, I would be happy to make a motion to approve those.
Second.
any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
For the test stations, and now we have all repairs, one installation of a new service, and the rest are
Gas leak
repairs.
Repairs, yeah.
Leaks.
And those are for 100 Paul Drive, a gas leak repair, 100 South Prospect Street, gas leak repair, 800 Stockbridge Road, a gas leak repair, 170 Stockbridge Road, a gas leak repair, 430 Devon Road, a gas leak repair, and then at 9 Railroad Street, the installation of a new service.
So, Mr. Chair, I would make a motion to approve those gas permits for repairing gas leaks.
I'll second that, sure.
Take the
And
last one.
installation?
Sure, and the installation of the new
sure.
gas service.
I'll second that.
Okay, any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any topic the chairman cannot reasonably anticipate, I don't have anything. Sean?
Well, no, I just, I read, well, actually, I found out differently, but I did see that we have a new, we're gonna have a new Mexican restaurant in town, they're already open.
Yeah.
And it sounds like it's gonna be very interesting, they're gonna have, well, I guess right now they're doing breakfast only, and then they're gonna go to breakfast, lunch, and then eventually breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Right.
And I understand their breakfast menu is, they do have Mexican breakfast, but they also are continuing with omelets and, you know, toast and bagels and home fries and all that, so you can get either way you wanna go. But I think that's gonna be a really nice addition to our downtown and some additional options for us. And as they say, it's authentic Mexican, they are from Mexico, so
Excellent.
they'll be cooking what they know, so. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's when they're gonna do dinners, I think. I know you probably couldn't hear Sabrina because of her mild and meek manner, but, she said that at our next meeting, we'll probably have a liquor license application for beer and wine only with dinners or a full, I don't know, we'll see what comes, so. That's all
Very
good,
Good, thank you.
yeah,
Good news for all of us.
yeah, I think so.
All right. Chris, do you have,
Yeah, so just a reminder that this Thursday is the annual town meeting, Lee Middle High School Auditorium at 7 PM. There will be a check-in, it will be the same as voting on the poll pads, so check-in for registered voters of the town of Lee. You will get a clicker and a town meeting voting card. We have 21 articles on the warrant. The first 5 will be a consent agenda like last year, so kind of our, acceptance of grant money and chapter 90 and town reports will all be on a consent agenda, so we'll be voting those first 5 in one shot. Then after that, they'll go one by one on the warrant. We will plan to use the same sort of procedure as we did at the special town meeting, where the moderator plans to ask for voice votes first. If it's pretty much unanimous, he'll call it there. If it seems like there's a need for division of the assembly, or if someone calls for one, then we will go to the clickers for that, so.
So what time can we check in? Because you don't want everybody there at 7 trying to get in, 6:30, I don't know.
Yeah,
if
we'll be
you-
ready to go at
You'll
6:30
be
at the
ready to go,
latest, so.
Excellent.
And it does take a few minutes, because you do have to check in, we have to put in your name or address. If you do have a Massachusetts ID, we can scan the back of it, there's like the barcode
Yeah,
on the
there is,
back,
yeah.
we can do that. So, but yeah, definitely better to get there a little early.
Great.
And then the election is set for Monday, May 13th, Crossway Village Gym, starting at 7 a.m., ending at 8 p.m. So,
Great. Okay, that's it. Very good. If there's no other business, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I will make that motion.
Second.
Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, sir.